What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and welcome to my review for Power Book 2 Ghost. Okay, this is my review for the new trailer that they dropped. I'm gonna break down what's going on in the trailer, what I think, and I'm doing this video a little different than how I normally do. I'm not gonna really use too much of their footage or too many pictures because of copyright issues, so I'm gonna do my Power videos a little different. And so, with that being said, let's get into it. Now, when I think about Power Book 2, now this trailer was interesting, and it actually did two things. It made me interested in Power Book 2 and what's going to happen, and then it also made me think, man, this is not going to make any sense as well, which is kind of crazy. I was interested in what's happening because we see that Tasha is going to have some struggles trying to get out of prison, and Tariq is going to have some struggles trying to get her the help that she needs. I'm wondering and interested in what's going to happen with the Mary J connection and this little vatos locos that she working with, man. I don't trust this Tariq St. We're going to see what's going on with St. and we're going to take them down. But no, but for real, I'm interested in what's going on. But here's the part that made me think this don't make sense. When in the clip he comes across Method Man, who's supposed to be this high profile lawyer, he says 500,000 and then we'll talk. Basically, we never talking. Ain't no way in the world this dude Tariq is gonna make $500,000 and be able to pay him. So I'm wondering, is he gonna blackmail this dude or what? There's no way in the world that he's gonna be making $500,000 in less than a year, let alone a few months, to get his mom out of jail. That's just not gonna happen. I don't care what Mary J and them are doing. If they are making that kind of money, they just met him. They're not gonna put him on to that kind of money. They're not gonna bring him in and then have him start making $500,000 when he a teenager and brand new to the organization. That's just not realistic to me. I'm from the streets. No, I never was at no big time drug dealer, Nino Brown, but I know people that did do this type of stuff and like for a living for a long time. And it's very few people making $500,000, let alone brand new to the game and young. Let alone if he did make 500,000. That means that he saved every penny to put up. I mean, he's going to have to rob people. He's going to have to do something other than sell drugs. And they talking about his school and all these rich kids, all they do. They ain't $500,000. That means he's the only supplier on campus. I mean, what are they? I mean, how much cocaine can these kids do? He's new. He's black. He started making that much money over there. He gonna get snitched on, robbed. It's already gotta be somebody over there servicing that territory. So, I don't know. It made me interested to see how in the world is he gonna come up with 500,000. That's what really caught my eye on that one. And then you got all these people that don't trust him, Mary J and everybody wondering who the hell is this kid and what is he about. So, I don't know. We'll see. That's one of the things that made me interested. Another thing is Tamika. I thought that she was a defense attorney trying to help dirty ball sacks get clean them dirty balls. But now she's trying to prosecute Tasha for what? What is she? She went into the private sector, and in the private sector she was a defense attorney. Now she's what? Back into the public sector as a prosecutor? I mean, that don't make sense either. So, and why? I wouldn't even want to be bothered with St. I wouldn't want to touch them. I wouldn't want to be bothered with them. Yeah, some people could say, well, they ruined her career, this and that or whatever. No, she ruined her own damn career. Kept trying to set up Angie, listening to dirty ball sacks and everybody trying to get Angie and Big Mac, and it ended up backfiring. And lost the job. She kept telling them to leave it alone, but then they come with some new evidence and stuff, so then she listening. They should have never promoted Angie to be the leader of it anyway after she had proven to have the corrupt. That just didn't make sense either. So I don't think that it's her fault she lost her job. The St. Patrick's fault. I mean, I think it is her fault that she lost her job. And the St. Patrick's, I wouldn't want to be bothered with them at all. So I'm wondering, why the hell is she trying to put Tasha in jail? Why does she care? She should have been like, oh, well, that's what the hell they get. Ghost is dead. We got you anyway. The good guys win in the end. Got your ass. Crime don't pay. But anyway, it seemed this type of beef, she wants to get it settled, get it squashed, and she want to put and keep Tasha in jail. So we'll see what's up with that. Then also one thing that was interesting and what made me figure out this is the only way Tariq could actually come up with the money is that somehow he came across Method Man, and Method Man was like, man, what kind of mess you got me into? And so that showed Tariq is still up to his same old tricks of messing up stuff, getting people involved in a mess. I mean, he got his mother, his father, his sister, everybody he came across, he done got involved in some type of mess, some type of drama. They either end up dead or in jail. I mean, think about it. Everybody he done came across either up dead or in jail or on the run like Tommy. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm interested to see how this boy is supposed to navigate through this. They say that the release date is in September. I'm hoping that they're able to get the last 2 episodes complete because of what's going on with the world and the health situation. They said that they wouldn't be able to release the season unless they was close to being able to complete the final 2 episodes. They said they had 8 episodes complete. So we'll see if they are able to release this in September like they planned, and then hopefully they're able to complete those last 2 episodes before the 8 episodes air. So that's 2 months. So either by November, hopefully they can have it all complete, and we can not have an Empire situation where you watch the whole season and the last episode or last 2 episodes are not complete and you sitting here watching something without seeing the ending. So I hope that doesn't happen. Another thing, I've had comments and people say, well, Power Book 2, Tariq gonna get killed. Tariq not gonna get killed in Power Book 2. Not in the first season. Why would that would be no point to make a spinoff just for it to be 1 season. They should have just kept it the same name if that was the case. But that's not a spinoff. That's just barely a spin. More like it's off. So I think at least Power Book 2 will go 2 to 3 seasons. I think minimum. As Tariq grows up, Michael Rainey as a man, then I think he can actually, as his acting skills continue to improve, his body and his looks improve to the point where he look like a man, look like he could be a little grimier. I mean, we don't know. We didn't watch this kid grow up right before our eyes on TV, so it's kind of hard not to think of him in a certain way. But we'll see. Hopefully he's able to grow into this role and win me over at least, because right now I don't like Tariq. You just killed your daddy over what? Because he didn't want to be with your mama? Come on. And ain't nobody gonna get me to believe that boy was abused. That boy wasn't abusive. Actually, he had the opposite. He needed a little abuse in his life. How many times did Tasha stop Ghost from stomping the mud hole in his ass? I mean, come on. Tariq needed that. He needed that belt. He needed to go get a switch. That's the problem. He was not abused. I won't buy that. What? Because Ghost yelled at him? I mean, that's just, I mean, every black family I know has been abused. If that's the case, everybody get yelled at. That's life. You could get yelled at work by your boss. I mean, that ain't nothing. So I don't know. All right, now I'm going to play the trailer and do a live breakdown reaction of the trailer. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please hit that like. And now let's get into it. Let's see what this trailer is talking about. All right, so we see this scene. We've seen it already when Tasha gets arrested and she telling Tariq, do your homework. Like, I'd be telling them, make sure you get a lawyer, call grandma. Anyway, here's where I don't understand. Why is Tamika sitting there trying to prosecute her? And then we see that it was some type of funeral or something for Ghost, but how people still throwing salt on his name. Tamika talking about he was a monster and everything. So we'll see. And then Tariq, how does he know who the hell to find as a good lawyer? I'm wondering who told him that. And then Simon Stern is going to be the one that's probably going to have their back, but I'm wondering why would he give a damn and care about the St. Patrick's? They got nothing for him. And then you see Tasha's proud that he loved his mama. Don't every boy, most of us love their mama? So we'll wonder what's happened. Simon Stern, I'm wondering why is he having interest in Tariq and Tasha? What can they do for him? I mean, they have nothing for him. And we see Tariq is going to get involved with more drugs, money, possible murder. And I'm wondering how is he going to get out of this situation? And it's just gonna be interesting. I'm interested in the season, I have to admit. So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you all think Tariq is gonna die? I don't think so. Do you think he's gonna come up with 500,000 on his own? I don't think so. I think maybe a Simon Stern or somebody will probably help him. That's more likely to happen. As far as him selling $500,000 worth of dope, oh my goodness, that is like mission impossible for him. So we'll see. In the end, I'm gonna check out, of course. I'm gonna let you know my thoughts, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that like if you enjoyed the stream. I'm trying something new, something a little different. I appreciate your support, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm Jay. Peace. And I'm out.